For me, the most nutritious, wholesome, and balanced meal for a baby is none other than our desi khichdi. Khichdi is a medley or a nutritious mix of rice which provides carbs, lots of energy, lentils which provides protein, fiber, iron, etc., other nutritious vegetables or other grains which has its own nutritional benefits, and oil or ghee which is clarified butter which provides essential fats, etc. Just imagine like how beneficial this food will be for the baby, for the app development. For me, khichdi is one of the most ideal food for the baby. Hi, I'm Manjusha. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to show you how I make or how I made khichdi for my baby right from her 4 months of age till now, stage by stage. Let me show you how.
I call this the starter khichdi because it is the simplest and easy to digest for babies from 4 months and up. First of all, I'm going to show you the brown rice I use for khichdi. As shown in the video, the brown rice has more iron, fiber, potassium, etc. than the white rice, and all these, especially the iron, is very essential for babies, so I use this brown rice mostly. Now for making this khichdi, I have here about 1 to 2 tablespoons of brown rice nicely washed and rinsed, and then yellow moong dal or moong beans or lentils well washed and rinsed, little bit of ajwain and little bit of turmeric powder. All these are organic, and moong dal is one of the easy to digest dal for babies, and ajwain, it takes care of any indigestion, stomach upset, colic, it helps with that, and turmeric powder, it's good for the immune system. So all I'm going to do is add all this to my little pressure cooker with enough water, about half to 1 cup of filtered water, and pressure cooker it for 1 whistle. And once it is cooked and the pressure cooker cools down, I transfer everything into my blender and blend it into a very smooth puree. And then using a strainer, I strain everything for a fine puree consistency. That's it, my starter khichdi is ready to serve. For making this khichdi, I am going to add into my pressure cooker about 1/4 teaspoon of organic ghee and 1/4 teaspoon of ajwain, and saute it for a second on low flame, and then add 1 chopped small onion to it and saute it. Till 8 months I only use green peas and potatoes mostly, as carrots, beets, green beans are considered to be vegetables with high nitrates, and there are many studies that says that these vegetables are not suitable for babies at least up to 8 months, but then there are also many studies that disagrees. Anyway, I personally didn't wanted to take the risk, so I use this potato and green peas, and potato is also good for weight gain of the baby. Then I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, rice and moong dal to it, and saute everything for a second. Then I add about half to 1 cup of water and pressure cook it for 1 whistle. Once everything is cooked and my pressure cooker cools down completely, I transfer everything into my blender and blend it into a very smooth puree. And then using a strainer, I strain it for a fine lump-free puree consistency khichdi. That's it, my khichdi is ready to serve. I call this the advanced khichdi. By now, the baby can eat more foods, more varieties of foods with texture, chunks, and taste. So I make this khichdi in different ways. I use this, which is a super healthy blend of rice and ancient grains like bulgur, barley, wheat, oats, and quinoa. And other days I use different kinds of beans or a mix of beans like this, or different lentils or a mix of lentils and different varieties of vegetables day by day. So this way the baby gets all the nutrition from all the beans, lentils, grains and vegetables. This way she won't be fed up with the same taste of the khichdi every day. It will be different every day, which will make the food more appetizing and interesting for her to eat. So here I have a few spinach leaves, onion slice, broccoli florets, carrots, green beans and tomato, the moong dal, ghee, turmeric powder, ginger powder, garlic powder, cumin powder, little Himalayan salt. Now I'm going to add the ghee and onion slices into it and saute it for a second on low flame. Then I add the cumin powder, ginger powder and garlic powder to it and saute it for a few seconds. Since I'm going to use different combination of beans like kidney beans, azuki beans, etc., they can produce gas and stomach discomfort in babies. There's a possibility. So these herbs in small quantity will help in reducing that. So then I'm going to add all the vegetables, rice and all my bean combination, and I'm also going to add the moong dal, as the taste of this dal is quite familiar to my baby, which makes the khichdi more acceptable to the baby. Then I'm going to add a little turmeric powder, which helps with cold, cough and good immune system for the baby. Then saute everything well. And then I'm going to add just a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, just a pinch, that's optional actually. And then about 1.5 cup of water, and mix everything well and pressure cook it for a whistle or two or until well cooked. So once everything is well cooked, the pressure cooker has cooled down, just mash everything and give it to the baby. But in my case, some days my baby would prefer like the mashed consistency of this khichdi. Some days she would prefer a thick consistency of the puree but nicely blended in the blender, and some days she may refuse even that, and then I just blend it everything in the blender and then strain it and give her a very fine khichdi. So it just depends upon her mood, and I give her accordingly. But at this age we should give a mashed consistency with a thick chunky texture. And that's it. This khichdi is also ready to serve. Khichdi is one of those food that makes me and my baby very happy and satisfied. So I feed my baby almost every day.